All right, Eric.
Yeah.
You were just telling me you've been following Dr. Bo Knows for 2 years now.
Yeah, probably.
And here we are.
I know.
I'm real. You are too.
Like, it's like meeting a YouTube sensation or an Instagram star.
Well, you know what? 2 years ago, I was me, and I'm still just me now. But it's definitely been amazing because what happens is you put out all this great content out there, and people get educated, and it feels like you really build a relationship with people. So thank you for following along. I appreciate that. And I guess what brings you in here today is I want to get you adjusted.
Right.
And you just briefly shared with me that there is a history of some sciatica that you've had years ago. And how long has it been since your last adjustment?
At least more than 7 years.
More than 7 years.
Probably like eight or nine now. Yeah.
Wow. And what was it that initially got you to get adjusted? Was it like a big flare up of that sciatica?
Yeah. So like getting out of bed at 41 is like really hard these days. Mm-hmm. So back then it was like I was still like maybe 30, 31, but it started on my left side, and like one day I just got out of bed and like it just it like all tightened up, and then like the shooting pain was like down the left side of my leg.
And did it go all the way down to your toes?
Not that far. It was like down to like right here.
Okay.
To the hamstring. And I basically like couldn't even walk. It was literally like, so when you see those old people crossing the street, like it was like that. So I have like all the sympathy in the world for those people anymore. I do not honk at them. I let them take their time.
Yeah.
But literally I
don't know why you were honking in the first place. Come on, just they're doing their best.
But yeah, I mean, I couldn't. Well, I was taking like 6 Advils at a time because back then I'm still a bartender, but I was bartending in a nightclub. And imagine going to your like 6-hour crazy raging shift and you can't even walk. So it's like I was like, it was bad. I was taking that much Advil, but that was the only way I could get through the shift and like make it through without falling down, basically.
And how did chiropractic care help you get away from having that sciatica and having to take 6 Advils a day?
Oh my God. It started mostly with like heat therapy that my former chiropractor would do. And then it was more like, he wasn't even adjusting me because he couldn't even, I was screaming in pain in his office. Because he would basically just do all the stretching exercises to like release the muscle and like ease it up. And it took about a solid 2 months. And at first, I don't know it's like what you guys do, but like when you tap the knee and like it moves, my left knee would not even move. Like there was no knee jerk reaction, nothing. Yeah. And so I thought it was going to be like a herniated disc. I wasn't even that sure how far it was going to go. And he's like, well, let's just treat it first as sciatica. Let's go with that. And if need be, then we'll take like the x-rays and we'll go that route. Mm-hmm. And then within the first month though, because of my progress, he was like, I'm very impressed. So I'm almost like certain that you don't have a herniated disc. Yeah. You just have that. It's just sciatica. So let's just keep like up with the heat therapy. Let's, keep mobilizing you. And then I was back to normal within like 2 months.
Well, and just to clarify for people, a herniated disc can cause sciatica. And there are multiple root causes that can create sciatica, and sciatica can vary for people. It can shoot all the way down to the leg. It can go, to just above the knee, and it all varies from case to case depending on what nerve is being impinged on and where the pressure is. So it all varies, but certainly it's gonna be exciting for us to see what your low back looks like, what it feels like after not getting adjusted for 8-9 years. And
literally just coming in here, like this part of my back right here, like that muscle was already like tensing up.
Oh, it's tensing up.
And I was like at home, and I was like,
okay, well let's get you adjusted. Let's do it. So you're gonna lie face down for me. And you're gonna have a big deep breaths in and out, and we're just gonna look for what we notice right off the bat. So he's looking fairly even there, maybe. Yeah, you're even.
Okay, thank God.
That's good news.
Well, I have been out of work for like 2 months, so.
Yeah, let that relax. Awesome. So he's actually looking fairly balanced. I'm noticing some rotation over here, but let's just see how things feel for him. So right off the bat, as I touch, his muscles actually are wanting to fight back. Okay, so there's lots of tension and tightness. So these muscles right here on Eric, they're supposed to be relaxing right now. These are your postural muscles that are, when you're standing, they're gonna be awake and firing. But his muscles right now, they're super tight and they're tense, and they're not even supposed to be doing anything.
Right.
So what do you think that does to your energy if even when you lie down, your muscles are working?
Working, right.
Right? So it's gonna eat up your energy. Let's see what we can do to release Mr. Eric here. And what I'm noticing is restriction, this lower portion of his ilium and sacrum not moving. What do you feel if I press in there?
It's yeah. See,
Is that tender right there?
yeah.
It actually just moved a little bit as I pressed on that.
And you popped something already.
Yeah. Hey, I touched it lightly and I popped. My job is done. I've been funny today. All right, brother. Is this tender at all on you?
Yeah.
He's got tenderness all over. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So a couple things that we're noticing. L4 is going to be our main guy. Very restricted, lack of motion. The muscles right here in his low back are super tight, super tense. And let me tell you something, folks. This works just like a cavity. You can have a cavity there for a long, long time. You don't feel any pain, but the cavity is still there. So you don't want to let problems build up, and just because there's no pain doesn't necessarily mean that there's no underlying issue. So certainly he's got some misalignments, some subluxations that are occurring here, and we're going to release those. So have this side up facing me. You're going to get a beautiful release right here at L4. It's been 8-9 years.
Yeah.
Now, has it been 8 or 9 years since the last time you experienced a sciatica as well? Have there been any episodes of...
No, not like that.
How many episodes of sciatica have you had?
2, and they were like consecutive years, like 2010 and 11.
2010 and 11, so it's been some time. Let your head relax all the way. You're gonna roll that over, and right here on L4. So focus on dropping that knee for me, and then breathe it out. Perfect. Oh, amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna go other side over here.
Oh my god, wow, yeah. That was already perfect.
That was already perfect.
I'm good. I can go running now.
Bend this knee for me right here. And all the way relax. Now this one on you. Let this just roll over. Let it relax. Breathe out, breathe out. Perfect. Go face down for me one more time. Good. That was an awesome release. Oh my goodness. That's moving a million times better.
Oh my god, yeah.
What do you feel, Eric?
It's like a lot of pressure was released.
A lot of pressure was released. Guess what else, my man? Right here, mid-thoracic spine, lots of pressure there. Bend both knees for me.
I had what is it with the curvature of the spine? Scoliosis.
You have scoliosis? Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah. You can kind of tell. Slight rounding here. Go big, deep breath in for me. Then you can let it all the way out.
Oh.
Whew.
That's what I needed.
That was really
There might be
good.
a pile of drool on the bottom.
There might be some drool on the paper, he says. That's okay. You can take it home with you if you'd like.
Oh my god.
Flip on your back for me.
This is gonna be the best thing ever.
This is gonna be the best thing ever. I agree.
My neck gives me the worst.
You know,
Mobility is so
mobility. Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
So let's do a little test. I'm gonna
Okay.
get you sit up for me. Swing your legs over that way. Joe, stand for me right here. Eric, you're gonna look straight ahead. Now look as far to the right as you can. And then look as far to the left as you can. Wow, so we're missing more than half on the turning to the left. And it's a bit better on the right, but we're definitely missing something. So
Yeah.
go face up for me. I'm gonna check this out right here.
Oh boy.
Don't give me no oh boy, just relax. So what I'm noticing, rotation, C1, C2, right here on his C2, very restricted, just let that fall asleep.
Oh my god, that went down my arm.
What a release.
Holy cow. Ah.
A little shock went down your arm.
Yeah, like
waking
all
the
the,
nerve
way
up.
all the way to my fingers.
So the nerves that exit out of your neck go
Yes.
all the way down your arms, and his just
Holy
got
cow,
woken
that
up.
was like fire.
That's your nervous system waking up.
I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, I
Breathe.
knew it was gonna hurt. I was like, man.
No, that was awesome. So just know that it happened once, that you're gonna be okay. I want you to just focus on relaxing and dropping that one there. We're doing a little bit lighter, let that relax. Woo! Sit up for me, brother. Swing the legs over that way. Oh, he's sweating. Joe, come on over here for me. You're gonna look straight ahead, as far to the right as we can. Beautiful, and then to the left, all the way.
Oh wow.
Awesome. So much better. So, Eric, can you let him know, right after you got adjusted, what did you notice with your neck range of motion?
Like wow, we can actually like move it. This is gonna be. I think this is gonna be like more work for sure. Like I'm gonna keep coming back, cause like now there's like a little bit of like the muscles. Like I can tell it's like in shock, like right here, a little bit. So it's like it needs like a moment. Yeah, right there. So
Right there.
Yeah.
Cool. I got you.
But-
I'll tell you what. When we're done recording this, what I'll do is I'll use the hypervolt on there and loosen that up for you a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Just to
Is that
do
that massage gun thing that
Yeah,
you
it's
have?
a massage gun.
I've seen
Yeah.
that thing. I was like, that's
It's really
intense.
good. Yeah, I mean, I use it all the time. But yeah, just share with the people. What is it that you noticed right after you got adjusted? We were showing them how you initially moved your neck and then how it moved after. If you want to let them know what happened after you got your neck adjusted.
Well, that insane like rush like just happened down this arm of mine. Clearly the nerves woke up, blood was going through finally again. Cause I mean like, yeah, this would start to get kind of numb every now and then. Working out was hard because things would cramp, things weren't like moving the right way. And now I just feel, it's like I'm like walking like a cloud. Like I'm like kind of like floating a little bit.
I love that. What about range of motion? What'd you notice?
So now I can actually I can actually turn my neck.
He can turn his neck. Guess what? The streets are all safer now because there's one more California driver that can turn his neck. You guys are all welcome. Thank you, man. You're amazing.
Yeah.